Let's make sure we've got plenty of space around us so we're not going to hit anything or anyone. And we start off our warm up here, taking one arm and going round in a circle, nice and controlled, the best that you can here. And as always with this, if you can't do the full circle round, you could do it with a slightly bent arm or a smaller circle round. Whatever you can do to get that arm mobilized, moving. Good work. Good work. Let's change direction and go the opposite way. Nice, let's switch over to the other side and get that one going around as well. And change direction. And then the best that we can, reach over towards the opposite shoulder. If you can get all the way over, that's fine. If you can't, bring it to the near shoulder or across the front. The main thing, as always, is to get that elbow bend in there, get that warmed up as well as the shoulder. Fantastic. Let's take one arm here, swinging it forwards, reaching up as high as you can, bringing it back down and repeating through. If you can't bring it all the way up, bring it as high as you can, even if it's with a bent arm slightly, that's fine. Just mobilizing it, moving it around, the best range of motion that you can do. And change to the other side. And then bring it in for a hug, arms out to the side. And let's do some shoulder rotations. change direction. And let's do some wrist rotations as well. It's just mobilizing them, going around. Change direction. And give that all a bit of a shake out there to finish that part. If we could grab our poles, if you're using them, I will get the timer ready to go. We've got 20 minutes here for this one today. We'll be changing it up as we go through, but to start with, we'll be going 5 out of 10 effort here. And yes, once I press start, we will be going in 15 seconds from now. We're going to start with our usual first exercise here, just to keep it simple to begin with our paddling forwards. And we'll be going in 4, 3, 2, 1, just going round. Starting to warm up here, 5 out of 10 effort. Remember, if you don't have a pole, or you can't hold on to one, you can always do it just hands by themselves. Or you can use a t-shirt or a towel or whatever you've got lying around, as long as you can hold it roughly around about shoulder width apart. And it's not too heavy either. As we come up to halfway through this first one.
Halfway there.
So just keeping it moving, bringing that heart rate up, bringing that body temperature up, getting things moving, getting that nervous system a little bit excited, ready for some of the harder stuff that we've got coming up later on. 15 seconds to go on the next one. Same movement, opposite direction.
10 seconds.
And now we're doing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. And keep it going. Still 5 out of 10. Not too fast, not too easy. In between the two, just building up nicely. Okay, so we're going to stick with 5 out of 10 for the first 5. When we get into the second 5, I'll explain what we'll be doing on that one, but just keep it at 5 out of 10 for now. And we're just raising it up slowly. Keeping it moving here nicely. On the next one, we're going to do circles in a clockwise direction. And I'll show you that as we get into it in 10 seconds from now. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're coming round. Nice big circle, still 5 out of 10 effort. Keep those arms going round. We are halfway through this one now.
Halfway there.
On the next one, same movement, opposite direction. "15 seconds to go.
10 seconds.
So changing it to counterclockwise in 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it there, keep it moving. Still at 5 out of 10 effort. Good work, everybody. Halfway there, good work. On the next one, We're going to do double arm forwards, double arm overhead, sticking with that 5 out of 10 pace. 10 seconds to go. So double arm forwards, double arm overhead in 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going forwards and up, forwards and up. Still at 5 out of 10 pace. And we always stick with this 5 out of 10 pace because it's such a good way to slowly build that heart rate up. As we get older, it's really important that we do these warm-ups for longer. You know, if you're a teenager, for example, you can dive straight into it and go hard and fast, and you probably be all right.
Halfway there.
But obviously, we're all in our early 20s, so you know we're a little bit older. So you know, we need to make sure we're warming up properly, and that just helps us to get into it and move a little bit easier as we get further into the set. We've got 10 seconds to go. We're going to go into both arms round together, and we're going to pick it up to 6 out of 10 effort on this next one. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go both round together, and now it's 6 out of 10 effort. So just a little bit of increase in pace, not a huge amount, but just a small amount of pace increase here. And keeping it going there. Good work. That's it, just slight increase, 6 out of 10 effort, keeping things moving. And we're going to do that essentially every 5 minutes here. We're just going to increase it a little bit more. So the first 5 we did at 5 out of 10. This second 5 we're going to do at 6 out of 10. And then we've got another one at 7 out of 10. And then the last one will be at 8 out of 10 effort. So we're just increasing that pace as we go through this 20 minutes here. But on this one, let's focus on staying at 6 out of 10 effort.
10 seconds.
And on the next one, we'll do the same movement in the opposite direction. And that's in 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing direction. And keeping it going. Good work. Keeping it going, nice consistent pace here. Let's be halfway through this particular one. On the next one, sticking with 6 out of 10 pace, and we're going to do the canoeing down to the left, so as if we're paddling down to one side, and that will be in 15 seconds from now. Keep it moving, nice consistent pace.
Seconds.
And 3, 2, 1. It's coming down to one side. That's it. Good work. 6 out of 10 still. So it's not a huge increase in pace from doing 5 out of 10, just a little bit. We're halfway through this one. On the next one, we're going to switch over to the right side, but we've got another 12 seconds here.
10 seconds.
And 3, 2, 1, switching over. And keep it going there. Good work.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. So we've got one more Coming up, still at this 6 out of 10 pace before we move on. The next one, we will do a straight arm raise. So that's where we raise it above our head, but without pushing it, we just raise it up instead. 10 seconds to go. And that's in 4, 3, 2, 1. Raising it up, bring it down. If you can't get all the way up with it, just get to where you can. Even if you need to do it with a bent arm, that's okay. But as long as we're not pushing it up, we're raising it up. That's the difference between the two. Good, so this is the last one at 6 out of 10 pace. On the next one, we'll be moving up to 7 out of 10 for our effort levels here. So increase again. And for this, we're gonna go through our double arm punches for this next block. So we'll start with the double arm punches forwards. And that'll be in 10 seconds from now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So both arms together going forwards and picking that pace up to 7 out of 10 now. So this is where it starts to be in the harder category of things. So this is where we start to put some good amount of effort in, keeping it moving. Good work. Halfway there. So 7 out of 10 for the effort here. 10 seconds to go. On the next one, we'll do to the side. So we go to one side, then we go to the other side. 3, 2, 1. So go one, then the other. Moving back and forth. Halfway through. Ten seconds to go. On the next one, we're going to go up above our head, sticking with 7 out of 10 effort here. 3, 2, 1. It's going up. That's it. Good work, everybody. Keep it moving. I should be having my break fixed soon, so I shouldn't be moving around so much.
Halfway there.
Currently, I'm operating on one break, so that's why I keep moving around in circles. Keep it going there. There's 7 out of 10 effort still. On the next one, we're going to be punching down. But obviously, because the lap's in the way, it's sort of diagonally forwards and down. And we've got 10 seconds to go. Let's keep that pace there at 7 out of 10. Doing really well so far. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming down. And keep it moving. 7 out of 10. So at this pace, and especially at this point in the session, we should definitely be feeling quite warm, breathing maybe fairly heavy, and just everything sort of feels like we're having a good workout here, which is exactly where we want to be at the moment, especially with this pace that we are doing.
Halfway there.
Because the 5 and the 6 out of 10, that's kind of still in that warm-up pace phase. But when we come up to 7, 8, 9, and 10 out of 10 effort, that's like where the real sort of effort level comes in. That's when we start to make the gains forwards for our cardiovascular health, and that really helps out. Gonna do the combination one next in 3, 2, 1. So you go forwards, one side, the other side, up and down, forwards, side, side, up and down, and repeat through this here for this one. And this is number 15 now. So that means number 16 through to 20 is up next, and we're going to increase that pace again up to 8 out of 10 efforts. So we're into the fairly hard stuff next. And we're going to do the punches again.
Halfway there.
But this time we're going to do alternating hands. So not both together, just one hand and then the other. But again, picking that pace up again on this next one coming up, starting with some punching forwards. It isn't maximum effort though. 8 out of 10 isn't quite there for maximum effort, but it's still a fair amount of effort. So when we're ready to, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 out of 10 effort now, punching forwards. This is great work, everybody. Let's keep it going. Keep punching there, keep it going. I'm moving too much, I put my wheel against here. There we go. So punching forwards, 8 out of 10 effort. On the next one, we're going to be punching to the side. Same amount of effort though.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. So going to the one side, then the other side. I seem to have moved around anyway. It's good work, everybody. Let's keep it moving there. We are halfway through now.
Halfway there.
On the next one, we'll be punching up. Ten seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. So punching up. 8 out of 10 effort still, fairly hard. Let's keep this effort level there. Keep it moving all the way through this one. As we come to halfway through this one now.
Halfway there.
On the next one, we'll be punching down, keeping that pace at this 8 out of 10 effort. It should be hard. You should be breathing heavy, feeling warm. Keep it moving. Good work, everybody. Let's keep that effort level high. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Punching down. And keeping those arms moving nice and quickly here. And after this, we've got one more to go, which we'll do the combination one again. Forward, side, up and down, but alternating hands. Halfway through, let's keep it going still. So one last one to go. Combination, forward, side, up and down. Stick with 8 out of 10 effort. And we're going to that in 10 seconds from now. And 4, 3, 2, 1. So forwards, side, up and down. Forwards, side, up and down. Repeat through. Good work. Halfway through, good work. Ten seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work so far, everybody. Let's keep hold of our poles. I'm just going to set up the next timer. If you need a drink, grab yourself a drink and we'll get into this next one relatively quickly. Okay, so we're going to be doing some more intervals again, but we're changing it up again from what we've done in the past. So our most common one we do is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Lately we've been doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. This time we're going to be doing 50 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. So it's quite a lot more work, hardly any rest, but what we're going to do is do 8 rounds. And then we're going to have about a couple of minutes break, and then we're going to go and do another 8 rounds after that. So it's much more intense for a longer time. So 10 out of 10, absolute maximum effort for 50 seconds. We have 10 seconds of rest, which is hardly anything. And then we go again. We're doing 8 rounds only, and then we'll have a couple of minutes rest, and then we go through that again, rather than going all the way straight the way through it, because it is much more intense. So we just want to have that extra bit of rest to make sure that we are keeping that pace up and keeping it at our best effort that we can possibly do. Again, for this, maximum effort means as fast and as hard as you can, really getting that effort level high, making sure that we're feeling warm, feeling motivated, and just keeping things moving. I'm just going to turn the fan up. That's the wrong way. I might just put the aircon on as well, just because this one's going to get warm. So there we go. Because although it's what, 7:30 here, it is already about 90 degrees. Because welcome to Australia. So it's a hot country. All right, I'm going to get this timer started. Get yourself in position. Get yourself ready. 50 seconds maximum effort. 10 seconds of rest. 8 rounds. Are we ready in 15 seconds from now? We're going to start with our paddling forwards. Keep it simple with the exercises. Ones we do regularly and ones that work well with going fast. And we'll be going in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Get it going as fast and as hard as you can here. Keep pushing yourself. 50 seconds, which is a fair amount of time. So let's keep it going the best you can here. Once you've got that fast pace, let's hold it there. Good work. Keep it going. We have got 30 seconds to go. Keep it going. Keep pushing yourself. Keep those arms moving nice and quickly.
Halfway there.
That's what I want to see. Nice blurry hands on the screen. Keep it going, pushing yourself all the way through. 15 seconds to go. Into the end.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. Pushing yourself here for the last 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. That's our first one done. Next one coming up in 4. We're going backwards. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Not much rest here. And that's what this is all about. Hard work. Just a tiny break just to drop that effort level down enough so we can keep that pace up on the next one here. Keep it going. Keep pushing yourself. 10 out of 10 effort here. All the way through. And we are halfway through. 25 seconds to go. Keep those arms going nice and quick. Keep things moving for another 15 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 to go. Keep it going. Come on. Nice and fast here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Make sure we're not slowing ourselves down into the end. Pushing ourselves right the way through. We're going again in 3, 2, 1. Both arms around together. Maximum effort. That's it. Keep it going really fast here. Keep those arms going round. 30 seconds to go now. Keep it moving. Keep that effort level high as we push ourselves through this here.
Halfway there.
Halfway through this particular one. Keep it going. You're doing absolutely fantastic so far. Let's keep that effort level high as we push through this last 15. Keep it moving.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Don't let yourself drop off in this last bit here. Keep pushing it fast for the last 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Good work. All right, next one. Same movement, opposite direction in 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So there's not much rest, just enough just to reset ourselves. But that's what's helping to keep that heart rate high as we push through this, keeping things moving at that intense pace, which is exactly what we want from this session here. Nice and intense for a while. Keep it going as we come up to halfway through this particular one now.
Halfway there.
20 seconds to go. Keep pushing it. Keep it going all the way through to the end of this one.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. On the next one, we're going to do double arm forwards, double arm overhead. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
5.
And we are halfway through this, so we've done 4. This is number 5. So including this one, we've got 4 more to go on this block. Let's make sure this 4 is as good as the previous 4 in terms of speed, in terms of effort, in terms of focus as well. Just keeping it moving.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Good work, everybody. Keep it going. You got this. 10 seconds to go. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Let's go into some canoeing. Down to the left side first of all. In 3, 2, 1. Nice and quick.
6.
Coming down to the side. And we are halfway through this one. Let's keep that pace high, keep that intensity there as we go through this one. 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Over to the other side on the next one. 2 more to go on this block. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Round 7.
Nice and fast. Should be breathing heavy, heart's pumping, feeling warm. Good work. Let's keep that going here. Keep that intensity high. Keep pushing it. Good work. As we are halfway through this one. Twelve seconds to go. Let's keep it going. Pushing ourselves all the way through the end of this. Remember, don't drop off in the last bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing there. We got 1 more to go. We're going to do the straight arm raise, straight the way up, straight the way down. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. That's it, good work. 30 seconds to go this one. Keep pushing it.
Halfway there.
Halfway through, you're doing fantastic work, everybody. Ten seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Resting there. That's our 8 done. We can pop our poles down to the side. In fact, we won't need these again for the session, so you can pop those away, because on the next block of 8, we're going to do some exercises without the pole. I was going to just do some rest here and then do the core work at the end afterwards. What we're going to do, we're going to move it so the core work is now, and then we're going to another set of 8 afterwards, so we can use this time to do the core work, because it's less intense cardio. It's a slightly different energy system and that we use. So we're going to go into our side bends first of all, which is nice and simple, reaching down to one side, reaching down to the other. And as always, the key teaching point here is that we use our spine to pull ourselves up. Don't use momentum. And there's ways you can help to eliminate that. You can put both arms down to one side, and that makes it harder as well. Another option as well is, if you're able to, you can always put your hands across the chest as well. That makes it so you're less likely to use it. You might still use your head. That can help with momentum, so try not to use your head as well to help bring you up side to side. We want to make sure that we're using our spine to pull ourselves up. And you could always practice this in front of a mirror as well, to make sure you can see that there's no like momentum, because again, you can use your head, like if I go like this and go, my body, I'm not even using my spine there, my body just naturally comes up by flicking my head. So it's really make sure that you're trying to use that spine only to pull yourself up, whether you use your arms down to the side or up, or if you put both arms down. The main thing is our spine is doing the work here. Good, let's go into a forward fold. So folding down, raising ourselves back up again. Remember on this one, the higher our hands are, the harder this is. And again on this, you can make it easier for yourself by like using your head as a bit of momentum, using your hands to help. I want none of the momentum. Really focus on using that lower back to pull yourself back up in line. And you will notice the difference between the 2. So if you are thinking this is a bit too easy, you can almost try and force yourself to like not use your head and your hands. You can lock your hands in place, maybe even put your chin on your chest. And then that might be just a little bit harder, a little bit slower. Because you're almost forcing yourself not to use that momentum that you might not even know that you're using. Good. Right, we'll do 2 more from wherever you are. Good, then we're going to go back into our intervals here. So we've had just enough to bring that heart rate back down, which means we should be able to keep that pace nice and high as we go through this second set. We are going to be doing some movements without the pole now. We're going to start with our adapted burpees, in fact. That'll be our first one here. And we'll be going in 15 seconds from now. 50 seconds maximum effort, 10 seconds of rest. Adapted burpees to begin with. Reach down, reach up. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Maximum effort, 50 seconds. Good work. Keep it going. That's it, nice work. 30 seconds to go now, keep it moving.
Halfway there.
Halfway through. Nice work, everybody. Keep that going, keep that intensity high as we go through the last 10 seconds. Don't let yourself drop off on that pace. Keep it high, keep it moving. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Alrighty, on the next one, we're going to do our pretend wheelchair pushing forwards. Nice and fast though. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. That's it. Keep it moving. Nice and fast. When you find a pace that is really quick, let's make sure we hold that pace all the way through this. We've got 35 seconds to go on it, so keep it moving. Keep that pace high.
Halfway there.
Halfway through, keep it going. Good work, everybody. Keep going, keep pushing it. As we've got 10 seconds to go here. Doing really well so far. Let's keep it moving. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Backwards on the next one. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good work. Keep it going. Keep pushing it. Nice and fast. This one feels a little bit different to going forwards because we're using different muscles to do this movement. As we come up to halfway through this one now.
Halfway there.
Keep it going, keep that speed up. Ten seconds to go. Don't let yourself drop off, even if you're feeling that burn in the arms. Keep that intensity going. Keep things moving. 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Good work. Sit skis on this next one. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Nice and fast still. Keep it going. That's it, nice fast arms, swinging it through. Halfway through this one, keep that intensity high. Good work. 15 to go.
10 seconds.
Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Resting it there. We go into the sitting jacks in 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
5, halfway there.
Halfway through. Good work. Keep it going.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. All the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Next one, we're going to do some punching. You're doing really well. We've got 3 more to go. Fast effort still. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
6,
Nice quick punches as fast as you can. That's it. Good work. Keep it going. As we're halfway through this one,
halfway there.
keep those arms nice and fast, even when they start to burn, even when they start to fatigue, keep it going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there, good work. On this next one, we're going to do double arm forwards, double arm overhead in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So keep this effort level high, but we've got 1 more to go after this. And I want you to choose your last one, but I want you to choose from one of the swimming ones. So whether you want to do front crawl, backstroke, butterfly or breaststroke, you choose one of the swimming strokes.
Halfway there.
And I don't mind which one it is. Just make sure that you can do it at that intense pace, maximum effort for the full 50 seconds. So whichever stroke you want to do for swimming,
10 seconds.
we'll be doing that on the last one. But we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. So 10 seconds of rest. I'm going to do butterfly because I feel like I have to. As the coach. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
Last breath.
That's it. Nice work, everybody. Keep it going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Got 30 seconds to go. Halfway through. And into the last 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting there. Oh boy. Could feel it in my shoulders towards the end there. And judging by a few faces and expressions, so did you. So well done, everybody. That is it for the hard parts of today's session. Have a drink, and then we'll move into our recovery part. So, but great effort, everybody. Just wanted to put that out there. That's the first time we've done it with 50 seconds and 10 seconds of rest. You can see why we had that little break in between, because if we did 16 straight the way through, we would have probably not gone quite as fast towards the end there, which is really good. So we have that break to make sure we can keep that pace up. And that's kind of the difference between doing interval training. It's about getting the heart rate up and then bringing it back down slightly, bring it back up, slightly down, bring it up, down. And that's the intervals between the two. But when we do like the more consistent one, where we go all the way through, that's about keeping the heart rate at a certain pace. But if we go maximum effort, you shouldn't really be able to hold it for that amount of time. So we have the maximum effort, we rest, maximum rest. So just make sure that we are getting it up, getting it as high as we can, keeping things moving quickly. They both have their own benefits for various different reasons, but interval training is very good for us, especially seated lifestyles. Interval training has been proven to be one of the best things to do for us, and that's why we do so much of it. So very good. All right, let's do some nice deep breathing whenever you're ready to. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just keep that breathing going. And with this as well, let's just move ourselves however you want. If you want to do some shoulder rotations, shoulder wiggles, if you want to just move your arms a little bit, just keep things moving, keep things flowing. As you're doing that deep breathing, that's just going to help as you breathe. It's going to help send the oxygen around the body a little bit easier. And there's no right or wrong way of moving here, as long as you're not causing yourself any pain. So if you just want to do a little groove, whatever, I don't mind. Bringing that heart rate down. And in fact, let's do, we've got a little bit of time here. About 6 minutes before the end of the session. Let's do a little bit of stretching before we do our neck work here. So we start with our reaching over to one side. So I'm holding on here just because it's there, but we reach over, hold it there for a couple of seconds, and then over to the other side. And just going back and forth, 3 to 5 seconds hold, over to each side. Just hold it for as long as you feel like you need to. Try and keep that deep breathing going as the heart rate starts to come down. And this is actually quite good to do this now, because the best time to stretch your muscles is when they're nice and warm. And after a session like that, they definitely are warm. They're much more pliable, they're much likely to do what you want them to do, and less likely to cause any extra strains that you don't want to have. So really fantastic time stretches after the session. Let's go into the chest one. So you open up the chest and then reach one arm forwards, bring it back, open up the chest again, and then reach the other arm forwards. Because the conventional wisdom used to be that you stretch before a session to warm up. But with that, they found that actually, although it does somewhat help to alleviate some of the risks of injury and all that kind of stuff, it does actually decrease performance, because you are slightly, when you stretch, you slightly tear your muscle fibers. And that sounds bad, but it's actually good. It's part of muscle growth. You tear them, then they repair, they come back stronger or longer, depending on what you've put them through. So it's what they call micro tears. So it's perfectly normal. It's what makes you feel sore the day after doing exercise. But what that does is it slightly tears them before you do your workout, and it decreases your ability to perform. And then they found doing it afterwards, not only do you not have to worry about that because you've done the exercise, but you also get better range of motion, less likely to injure yourself during the stretching. So it's always better to try and do stretching at least after warming up. Like if you're not going to do a workout session, get them nice and warm, get them ready. Don't just go into it cold. And That'll definitely help. Good work. Let's just do the rotator cuff one now. So we're either elbows up high, rotating it back and forth, or keep the elbows in, tucked, and go out, in and out to the side. So that's up to you. Good work. Let's give that a little shake off, a little wiggle again, and we're just going into some nice deep breathing again. And let's just go through our neck mobility just to finish off here, looking up and down to begin with. Flexion and extension. And into rotation, looking side to side. And bring one ear to one shoulder, to the other shoulder, back and forth. Good work. And finishing off there, give yourself a nice little shake off as we bring today's session to a close. Really good job, everybody. I definitely felt that one a little bit more today. Sometimes even the simple stuff can make it hard, but as long as you do the pace right. But good effort, well done. Have a good rest for the rest of your day. Have a good rest of the week.